The Mad Max series is one of the most popular action movie franchises of all time, and here is where you can watch every Mad Max movie that has been released so far. The upcoming release of the prequel movie Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, has caused many viewers to want to look back on the series and rewatch many of their favorite entries. In the modern age of streaming, it can be difficult to track down multiple films across the various streaming services, but luckily this helpful guide will explain where the Mad Max movies can each be found. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, is the exciting newest entry in George Miller's critically acclaimed post-apocalyptic action franchise, with it bringing back the stunts, story, and stylized world of the wasteland for the first time since 2015's Mad Max, Fury Road. The prequel will be making a big switch by focusing on the titular heroine rather than Mad Max Rockatansky, showing the events that led up to her story in Mad Max, Fury Road. Although Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, is a prequel, it will heavily rely on the other Mad Max movies, and here's where they can be seen. The first Mad Max movie is the film that started it all, with the 1979 film introducing the world to Max and the wasteland for the first time. Starring Mel Gibson as the titular road warrior, the film follows Max as he hunts down a dangerous biker gang after they murder his family, all set against the backdrop of a post-apocalyptic dystopia. 1979's Mad Max is currently streaming on Amazon Prime Video, although it can also be rented and bought on various other streaming platforms. Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, is streaming on Tubi, with ads. George Miller's Mad Max saga continued only a few years later in 1981, with Mel Gibson reprising his role for another exciting trek across the wasteland in Mad Max 2. Released as The Road Warrior in the United States, Mad Max 2 follows Max in the wake of avenging his family, with him this time becoming the defender of a small tribe. Mad Max 2 is currently streaming for free on Tubi, although due to the nature of the streaming platform the film will feature ads. However, Mad Max 2 can also be rented and bought on other streaming platforms. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome is not available on streaming. The final film in Mel Gibson's original Mad Max trilogy is Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, with the 1985 film being a standout among the franchise. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome follows the wandering road warrior as he finds himself in a dangerous town, with him soon being forced to fight as a post-apocalyptic gladiator. Despite the popularity of the film, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome is not currently available to stream on any platform as of the writing of this article, although it can be rented and bought on other streaming platforms. Mad Max, Fury Road is streaming on Max and Apple TV+. George Miller returned to the Mad Max franchise for the first time in decades with 2015's Mad Max, Fury Road, which acted as a soft reboot for the series. Mad Max, Fury Road sees Tom Hardy take over Mel Gibson's role as Max Rockatansky, with it also introducing Charlize Theron's fan-favorite character Imperator Furiosa. Being the most recent film in the franchise, Mad Max, Fury Road is currently available to stream on Max as well as on Apple TV+, and it is also available to rent and buy on other streaming services. The Mad Max movies are available to rent and buy, platforms and cost breakdown.